We'll be going to Parliament, where the minister laid before the House today this particular agreement, and also get some reactions from them. Joseph Opoku-Gakpo will be there as well to give us an update on what the discussion has been so far. Let's start with this clarification from the minister.
I'm aware the Americans have also released a statement asking Joy FM to withdraw and apologize to them because they don't have the intention of setting up a military base. What they have brought has nothing to do with the military base. It's in our interest because they do a lot of exercises with us, they do a lot of training with us, and all they seek to do is that there are some facilities that they think that they'll be using. They could have gone to rent these facilities at the airport, but they said, look, as part of the friendship and the agreement that we have, let's rent these facilities, or let's give us these facilities so that we can put our staff inside, and then we'll have control over those facilities. It's as simple as that. There's basically nothing. It's just an agreement to find what's the status of the American soldier who comes here to work with our troops. It's not.
If, for example, the cooperation has been happening over the years, why the need for an agreement now, if nothing different?
It's a 20-year-old agreement. It was first signed on the 24th of February 1998. It's a 20-year-old agreement. It's not a new thing that we would say that it's a new agreement. No, it's not a new agreement. It's an old agreement that periodically gets renewed. And so this is the first time that I thought we should bring it to Parliament.
Have American soldiers operating in the country always had immunity and the status of diplomatic officials over the years?
First of all, the American soldiers have not always had immunity, and that's the difficulty they have always had.
So that is something different that's being introduced.
Of course, that's one is new. That you have American soldiers coming to work with us, coming to do Operation Obangame, that's for the sea, then Flintoff and other exercises that they do with us. And then we give immunity to the embassy staff. But the soldiers who are working with us, who are sacrificing their lives, who are assisting our soldiers, have some capacity. Those soldiers, we say, will not give them immunity.
The point is that we've seen French ships come around, other military officials from different parts of the country come and take operations in our waters and even here in the country. And none of them are ever given immunity of any sort or diplomatic status. Why are the Americans different if this arrangement is nothing
asking for something that is different? We already have a non-surrender agreement already anyway with them. There's nothing that is different. We have signed a non-surrender agreement with the Americans already. If an American commits a crime here, he will be tried in the U.S. We've done that before, so it's not something that is different. All that I'm seeking to say is that the Americans have not asked for any base. They have not asked to establish any base. They don't have the intention of establishing any base in Ghana. So the people of Ghana should be rest assured that Cabinet has not approved anything called a base. Neither does Cabinet have the intention, or the Americans have the intention, to approve anything called a base. So for Joy FM and other stations to say that they have a document that Cabinet has approved a base is absolutely wrong. It's absolutely misleading, and it's something that has really put the ministry, myself and the Americans, in bad light. Secondly, the people of Ghana have had this agreement with the Americans for a long time. The only thing is that it keeps getting renewed every time. We signed it in 1998, we signed it in 2007, we signed another agreement in 2015, apart from the GIFMO, but none of them was brought to Parliament. What we've done, what the government has done, Akufo-Addo has insisted, the president has insisted, is that it must be brought to the people of Ghana. And that's why I have brought it to Parliament. Otherwise, I could have also signed it just like any other minister, and without you knowing. I mean, this thing has been signed 3 or 4 times, but nobody knew about it. I could have also done the same thing.
So for clarity, what exactly are they coming to do in the country?
For clarity, it's very simple. They are asking what is the status of the American soldier who comes in here. Last year, we had over 200 American soldiers passing through here to work with us. What's the status of the American soldier who comes here? That's the first thing. Secondly, there are some facilities around the airport that they need to use to be able to store their wares and make sure that their things are in good control and that kind of stuff. Whether it's ammo, which we call ammunition, or other things. So who controls those facilities? That's basically what
describe that as a base at the airport. If it's
I think that person doesn't know what a base is. If you know what a base is, you will not describe 2 buildings that people are looking for to use as a base. The Americans could have rented this. In any case, Americans have facilities that they are using. They have an aeroplane that is already in Ghana anyway. When it was in Ivory Coast, but when the Ivorian War happened, they shifted that base, C-132 to Ghana, C-32 to Ghana. So that aeroplane is already in Ghana anyway. All they are seeking is that give us some facilities, and then so that we can also use your runway to take off. It's as simple as that. Already they have an aeroplane that uses our runway. When the aeroplane of the South African president, when they came to Ghana, some were even going to Ivory Coast for the last Ivorian meeting. When they came, they parked in Ghana here. They parked at our Air Force base. We gave them space. Do you understand? So that cooperation has been going with different countries. What the Americans are seeking to do is to formalize it. Formalize those things.
And they'll use the base to undertake the operations. Okay, so they use the facilities at the port to then set as grounds to undertake operations in other parts of West Africa.
No, what they are saying is that they will use it to take operation with us.